Hi there, Taurus. Sorry it's taken so long for me to get to your reading. This is Kim with your next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing really good. Let's get right into the reading. So I'd like to be a channel for your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self to come in and give us messages. This is for your highest good. That's the point. That's the intention. What are we going to pull from? I guess we're going to use Osho Zen Tarot. Feeling pulled to that. Let's do an oracle first to start off. Yeah, start out with an oracle. This over there. Okay. Okay, this is the shaman's dream. Angels, spirit guides, give us messages, please, for the sign of Taurus. Going the sign of Taurus. And I did burn some sage right before this came on, so we've cleared the energy. And you're my first reading of the day. It's always kind of, I always have more to say in the beginning of the day. Unmarked trail. Look at all the green. You may be immersing yourself in nature right now. That might be a good thing to do. It's very healing for you. So the unmarked trail says Revelation 57. You're doing something that possibly even your ancestors haven't done. This feels like you're, going in a different direction here. That's one that's all your own. It may be a careful balance, as I have balancing act, dances on one foot here too. 57 is a 12, that would be a 3, so it would be about Empress energy. Plus, I mean, look, it's really fertile, it's lush. It's not going to be marked. That's kind of that's the trademark here of this revelation, is that you won't have a big sign saying this way. That's kind of like the fun of it, or part of it's supposed to be part of the fun, I think. For Taurus, nice. 18, which is a 9. That's another 9. Oh, there's crown games, right use of power on the bottom. Eyes of the Eagle, 18, rising above the fray. Rising above the fray. With a 9. A 9. So, I'm getting the message like rising above others. It may be an acknowledgement to something about nature or the animals here. It might be your laser focus, this ability that goes beyond nature to like hone in on what it is that you want to make a reality, and then that happening. So eyes of the eagle raising above the fray. The eagle knows what it wants and usually keeps its eye on what it wants. So this might be about your focus, about having really good focus at this time. And make sure that you can see. Yeah. And like I said on the bottom, crown games, the right use of power. Okay. Osho Zen Tarot. Let's get some messages from this. For Taurus. Something you can do extremely well. I don't know. Maybe whatever this is that you can do extremely well compared to others is something that you were going down an unmarked trail about, maybe. Yeah, okay. Using a skill. Tell me what the issue is if they're reading for Taurus. What's the issue? Right away. Past lives. I was picking up on you're doing something that's new within your bloodline, within your lineage. Could be experiencing some past life connections, whether that be opening up some to you through soul group, or if it is something that is trying to say it's very subtle here. The energy here is very subtle about this. The things that kind of hide beneath the surface, that are truths, but something that we can't necessarily see, but we could feel the truth. We could cognize it. It's the 18, so it relates to the moon card in tarot. It's Pisces energy. Doing something you've not done before, possibly with somebody from a past life, possibly. You know that song, it's the same old song, just to a different beat and a different song. It's the same old song, but something different about it, okay? But something's different about it. 15, conditioning, associated with the devil card, because why? It's not really authentically you. If it's in this devil energy, it's a conditioning. It's it's things that make you feel like going against what you know. What you know is probably either good for you, or, you know, this card is just like being part of the sheep, like, but it's also about not knowing it, but not knowing who you are. Look, I'm also seeing this as like, you could watch out, because it is a challenge. So you might want to watch out for, if there's somebody that's like trying to be part of a group, or that you think is not who they are. Oh, that's interesting. Someone who's definitely not part of this group. That's not just a mask, it's the whole outfit. I don't know what that is even about. That's just a message. That's just letting them come in. It can be your addictions. It can be about that magnetic pull towards karmic situations. Like I say, it's the same old song, just with a different beat. But something is unmarked. Something is completely new about it. Temperance. All is unfolding in divine timing. It's a continuum of the death and rebirth cycle. It's a balance of hot and cold. There's something... Okay, yeah. So the message I'm getting from this card, being in this position, at the heart of the matter, under the past lives card, and it's coming across as like, no matter what you do, there's going to be some people in your life that you run across, and because of something that happened that you can't even see, that it's tied to a past life or karmic events, you may have a feeling of distrust around this person or around a situation. You might not know where this distrust has come from. It's just a hunch. A hunch. Somebody is not who it seems. A hunch. All right. Could be about freedom too with the eagle. So all is happening in divine timing. Things that you thought were not possible, that you didn't think you could trust to happen, I feel like might happen for you. What's the past energy here? The Eight of Cups. So this is an energy of really letting go on an emotional level. I don't know if you physically left somewhere, but I mean, it's feeling like an emotional detachment from a situation or person because of you viewing it as a disaster, as something that just really didn't work out. So letting go of an emotional attachment because of that, really. What's the present energy? The Sun. Illuminating for you what's real, what's important, what's real. Leo energy. You could have Leo energy with this conditioning or devil card here as a challenge. So if you can get past this is the way it should be, like, you know, those types of things. If you can get past that, light will shine on the areas in your life that could be authentic to you, I guess. I think it might be showing you the way. Even though a path might not be marked for you, you may have, like, markedly increased light in that area. It says innocence on the card, and it's truly, the card talks about being introduced to things in life, such as the praying mantis, just, you know, little by little, and seeing life in its different forms, and constantly being in awe of that. That's kind of what it's feeling like. So not losing that innocence of your inner child. That's the innocence of the soul of the observer that really just kind of sits back and watches. You aren't even the emotions that you feel, although sometimes those feel really overwhelming. Like, that's not you. What's the future energy looking like for Taurus? What's the future looking like? So something is going to be lit up for you, because I mean, I'm seeing that, I'm equating that with the sun because of the numbers with this deck, and then right here I'm seeing it in this trail. It feels really zen, like the stacking of those stones. It feels very zen. Free your mind. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Is that what they say in that song? Page of Swords is definitely okay. Well, this card is insinuating that you've got too many fires lit at one time. Meaning you got too many thoughts going on at once, and it may be a good idea to siphon this new information that you're getting, or that you feel like you're getting, these downloads. May need to clear the mind. Do your own gut checks. Does it feel right in the gut, in the heart, in the gut? This could be talking about a child, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius also, because it is page. So usually this could be about having not a very comfortable conversation here. But it goes well. But it goes well. The Ten of Wands in the reverse is how you feel. So you definitely feel like something has lightened your load, or taken off some, I don't know, some like responsibility, taking off some of the load, because it felt like you're carrying the load for others, not just yourself. So this is definitely like setting down all your stuff and reprioritizing things, and some things might get kicked out because of this reprioritizing. But I think that's just the way it is here. I don't think it's anything bad. So you probably are rearranging or thinking of rearranging. What is your exterior in the environment? What's in the environment? The Seven of Swords energy. It's all about perspective. So, future energy, Page of Swords with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is either there's a need to develop a tactic or a strategy here, because things aren't so clear, but you can see with the Sun card or this Innocence card that the light is going to shine, I think, for you to see somebody's mask or not. Seeing through lies, deception, and it is all perception. I'm relating this Seven of Swords card to this Devil or conditioning energy as the challenge. So to trust yourself that you are receiving the truth to yourself is probably what the main deal is. All right. Hopes or fears? What's the hopes or fears? Queen of Pentacles. A person or the energy of I can do it all. I've got the home business. I've got the motherly energy. I've got the material energy. I can do it all. Not needing anybody else would be possibly a hope or a fear. It depends on what end you're at with that. Tell me, what's the outcome? But like I said, I feel like repeating this. I feel like this is already something that you have detached from in a way. Six of Cups, soulmate energy. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Feels like it's divine time to make a big move. I feel like it's regarding about someone from the past or some nostalgia for somebody from the past. Possibly this could be about involving kids. I don't know. I don't want to take a risk energy. So I had the Temperance in reverse on the bottom, which is, it's like about divine time for something. For this unmarked trail, maybe. Alright, tell me what we don't trust. With the Fool here in reverse. Tell me what we don't trust. Rebuilding. An effort to rebuild after a Tower moment. I don't know why. I don't know if you feel like this Tower moment is still going on, or if the rebuilding itself is something that you just don't feel confident about. But I feel like the rebuilding of something you've completely let go of here too. Tell me about the Moon energy. Tell me about the past lives, about the things not revealed. Because see, I mean, it's like, even though that might be the issue, the Sun's coming out. Not looking too hopeful. It might be regarding not leaving a situation when when something told us to leave a situation. This is not listening to your better judgment. So if the Moon's coming up, it's telling you, hey, listen to your intuition regarding, I don't know, either a pattern or what something looked like it was going to happen. I don't know if this is you that left here in the past, but somebody's not leaving here right now, and it's tied to wanting to rebuild. But there's something about it you don't trust. Okay, 10 of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. But from this point, even with letting go of a lot of heaviness, you still feel like maybe patience is wearing thin. Maybe you're expecting more from out of what you put in. Expected more out of what you put in. And that's a 7 of 7. So part of it's like half of you wants to go towards something, half of you wants to stay. Tell me about whatever mask this is or whatever kind of deception this is. The change is coming. Suddenly, it will be focused and it will be manifested. The Magician on the bottom. Gemini, Aquarius energy. I don't know if this Gemini is associated with having sneaky tactics. Like sneaky fighting tactics. I think this might be like a sneaky strategy. Something like that. And I think that, I don't know, I think that this whole I don't trust in situation, it's coming from the past energy. So it's something you're carrying with you. And it might be past, like somebody that left in the past life. That's, I don't know, something different. This is change. The Knight of Swords can mean seize the day in whatever way that means to you. So if seize the day is I'm moving or getting out of here, or I'm cutting you out or something out of my life, then that's what that means. If not, I mean, it can mean seizing an opportunity too, being focused and seizing an opportunity, which might be it, since I have the Innocence up here with the Sun energy, Leo energy again. Tell me about the Innocence card. Page of Pentacles. This is about doing something a little bit different here. It's like maybe learning a lesson and doing something a little bit different. And this is positive change. This is a positive new cycle. If you plant this seed, excuse me, I drank so much coffee this morning. It's really gross, so sorry. Page of Pentacle energy is really good energy. It can be really abundant energy if you plant this seed. If you decide to do something a little differently and go on a new adventure. The path is unmarked, but you'll find the light there. What's the Page of Swords about? Look at all these pages. You have a lot of people giving you advice or telling you what you should be doing or telling you what you should or shouldn't invest in. Here, future energy. It could be the news of a pregnancy possibly, or just something new. Something like brand new beginning, hopeful starts, hopeful fresh starts. Page. The blending of children, like from families. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles energy. What's this one about? They're good though, these advice. So the fear would be waiting some more. The waiting period is what we don't like. Waiting to find out information, and in the meantime, for some reason, not listening to our intuition. So that might change though when you see this. Queen of Swords cutting out whatever she needs to cut out of her life as decisive action so that she can stay focused on her goal. Tell me about the Queen of Wands in reverse. Sometimes this is an Aries energy. It is the Ten of Swords in reverse. A situation that you, let me say, did not trust and didn't put faith into a new beginning has totally reinvented itself. The Ten of Swords. Somebody's completely walked away from the mask that they used to wear and now is coming out of that, reinventing oneself. Maybe calling in soulmate energy again for some of you all. soulmate energy, family things, nostalgia, reinventing of a family issue or something like that. Tell me about the Six of Cups. And it could be about the journey too. Well, there it is. There's the Queen of Wands up right now with the hopeful new beginning here. So this is a person who's very inspiring. After they reinvent themselves, they may have a persona for what they do or something like that, like career, but they're talented and they share their gifts. It can be you that's in this Queen of Wands energy. Remember that. Able to share the information that she receives with others. So really good gifts and abilities too here. Yep. That's what I got for you all. Thanks so much for joining me here, Taurus. It was a good reading all in all. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.